Managing an organization as large and complex as the FBI requires a definitive idea of where we are now and where we hope to be in 5 years, 10 years, and 20 years. That's where our strategy comes in. The FBI strategy enables bureau leaders and managers to define and pursue objectives crucial to mission success, prioritize resources to achieve those objectives, track progress along the way, address gaps when identified, and, most importantly, deliver consistent results. The FBI strategy is periodically reviewed and adapted to align with the changing threat landscape and organizational climate.
February 7, 2024. Rochester man charged in connection with alleged dark web scheme. Brandon Hall, who was already in jail on a murder charge, is now facing charges for his alleged involvement in the exchange of stolen usernames and passwords on the what's known as the Genesis market that had operated on the dark web, which is generally understood as the use of special software that prevents a user from being tracked. Making an initial appearance in federal court on Wednesday, Hall is charged by criminal complaint with possessing 15 or more unauthorized access devices. The bust is part of the now foiled international criminal online marketplace, Genesis Market, that advertised and sold packages of account access credentials such as usernames and passwords for email, bank accounts, and social media that had been stolen from malware-infected computers around the world. Federal authorities busted up the criminal operation last year. The U.S. Attorney's Office of the Western District of New York says between November 2019 and February 2021, Hall purchased 12 packages on Genesis Market that included approximately 1,100 stolen account credentials. The alleged stolen credentials included accounts for Citibank, AT&T, Venmo, X, formerly known as Twitter, Netflix, LinkedIn, Spotify, Hulu, Google, PayPal, Microsoft, Yahoo, Walmart, Target and Amazon accounts. Then, in August 2023, Rochester police allege Hall killed Alec Rouse, who was shot to death on North Plymouth Avenue just last month. Hall was arrested and charged with second-degree murder and 2 counts of criminal possession of a weapon, while he remains in custody for now on a murder charge. There is no attorney objection to a release on the federal charge. When the authorities took down the Genesis Market, it disrupted the dark web and the major cybercriminal marketplace, but it's forcing criminals to rethink their strategies and find alternative platforms to conduct their illicit activities. For Hall, the federal charge carries a maximum penalty of 10 years in prison and a $250,000 fine. Update. For immediate release. U.S. Attorney's Office. Western District of N. Rochester man pleads guilty to purchases made on illicit online marketplace. Rochester, New York. U.S. Attorney Trini E. Ross announced today that Brandon Hall, 23, of Rochester, New York, pleaded guilty before U.S. District Judge Frank P. Gerasi, Jr., to possessing 15 or more unauthorized access devices with intent to defraud, which carries a maximum penalty of 10 years in prison and a $250,000 fine. Assistant U.S. Attorney Charles M. Crewley, who is handling the case, stated that since August 2018, the FBI has been investigating an illicit online marketplace known as Genesis Market, whose operators compile stolen data, such as computer and mobile device identifiers, email addresses, usernames, and passwords from malware-infected computers around the globe, and package it for sale on the market. Purchases made through Genesis Market are conducted using virtual currency, such as Bitcoin. Between November 2019 and February 2021, Hall deposited approximately $224.50 worth of Bitcoin in a Genesis account that he had created, using an account he maintained at Coinbase to fund these transactions. Hall used the funds he deposited in his Genesis account to 12 packages containing approximately 1,146 unauthorized access devices. The plea is the result of an investigation by the Federal Bureau of Investigation, under the direction of Special Agent in Charge Matthew Miraglia, and the Rochester Police Department, under the direction of Chief David Smith.
Equality before the law, also known as equality under the law. Equality in the eyes of the law, legal equality, or legal egalitarianism, is the principle that all people must be equally protected by the law. The rule of law is a political ideal that all citizens and institutions within a country, state, or community are accountable to the same laws, including lawmakers and leaders. It is sometimes stated simply as no one is above the law.